Okay, this is game number 7 of the Imperial Nobility run. Yeah, 7. This is what our team looks like. We have managed to get back to having all of our knob positionals filled, but we are missing an ogre again because our ogre... I actually don't know if I did fire it yet. Got a niggle. I almost certainly will fire it, but I don't know if I did fire it yet. Oh, we've spun into a completely fresh Chaos team. I didn't realise it was going to be that. So we have got a brand new Chaos team with 4 chosen blockers, Beastmen to 11, 3 rerolls. They're going to get some inducements against us. Not a crazy amount though. So on paper this looks not bad for us actually. On paper, famous last words, we're still vulnerable to losing players really easily because we're nobility and we've got some very flimsy players, but having the blodge and having some guard against a team with no skills to start off with is definitely helpful for us. Put it this way, I would not be thrilled if I was them to be spinning into a 6-game-old team with fresh Chaos. Chaos, I haven't played a lot of Chaos, but my feeling is that they're not an easy start. So they've gone for a mix. They did not go for the bribe, which I thought they might go for. They've gone for, I think that was a keg and 2 assistant coaches and 1 cheerleader. So they're going for winning the kick-off offense. We've won the coin toss. I think we're going to go back to kicking, which has its risks, but I think especially with them having this team with no skills on it, I think trying to do our defense on 11 players makes some sense. Famous last words as ever. I'm going to try to use my guard here to make this fiddly for them. Slightly weird setup. But sometimes it's good to do slightly weird setups, and then you work out afterwards why a slightly weird setup wasn't good. Football came home this century. Blood Bowl Nut. Football came home 2 years ago. Uh, 4 players. No, I'm just going to keep things the way they are. I'm happy with my setup. Just because the men's team can't do it. Don't group us all together. Oh, 1 in 9 first action. That's not good for them with their fresh team. But they did then get a KO on the reroll. Exactly, Collie. One day the men's lionesses will catch up. Made that a 3 dice was smart, but didn't get the power. Get another try from here, which they cannot make a 3 dice, not unless they power those first. Women cheat or something that they actually enjoy playing. I want an Ashes win in Australia. 2011 was good and all that, but I want another. Oh my goodness, so we've managed to get 2 rerolls out of them. That's pretty good. We have lost a player for it, but definitely when we were saying put them on offense first, part of what you're hoping for is with an unskilled team and having to play offense so you can get some rerolls out. So yeah, 2 rerolls gone. See how they go picking the ball up. Oh my god. They have not picked the ball up because they didn't want to reroll that. Right, okay, well, promising start. The awkward thing here is what I want to do is to keep you free to do all the movement. And I also want to blitz with block because better chance of getting to roll armor. But I think because of the way things are set up and because I want to get the maximum number of players through this gap, it's probably best to do this as the blitz. Good. And use this opportunity to get some players in the way. Lovely stand firm, being an obstruction to them. Should have done this one first, that wasn't clever. As they try to come get us back here. Giving up some hits here, but we are also making their next turn really uncomfortable. Keep you on the guard. Big turn here because we have left them several hits on, so there is a chance they could smash us up a lot. But we're stopping a lot of their players from moving, and this ball is going to be picked up by someone who is not good at passing, so hopefully we will get rewarded for it. Nobility best team. That's what I've heard from Dimmy G. Argy bargy. Good morning. We're getting some powers this turn. Okay. He freed up this one, but this one's on the far side of the play. Fend here, so that doesn't get an assist. Where's the ball going? That's the question. I mean, the thing is, they are going for a strength 4 ball carrier, right? So we haven't necessarily got easy options to knock it down. Okay, doing that means they can have another 1 dice at it. Do pick the ball up. And they do power us on the 1 dice. Boo. That's actually pretty big because that stops this from getting out. That actually is genuinely quite a big power. That's a skull. That is a KO, which is very nice. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you might do a rush actually, because that'll get 2 dice on there. Zach, thank you for the raid. How was your stream today, Zach? Nice. Would have liked knockdown, but Don't really want to move that guard off, but I need that tagged. Then we tag that, I think, with the blodger. Again, as last turn, in the position of we have lots of pressure, we also have a lot of flimsy knobs based on things, so it's a scary turn for them, but also a scary turn for us. Oh, full power on the blodge is annoying. Into removal as well. Sod it, we'll keep that around. Immediate greed appo. A lot of flimsy knobs, that just won't do it. I know, right? That is another 1 in 9, so that's their last reroll if they spend it. No, they're going to eat it. And they are going to get KO'd off it. Wow, that is very unlucky for them. We did get stunned. Serious reroll discipline not to reroll that one. That's yeah, 2 stuns here mean this is not quite as good as it could be. That'll do. I think we maybe just don't do anything else. The stand firm here is doing a good job. Don't really want to free these up. Just so you know, blodge isn't good anymore if you're going to keep getting powered. True. Maybe I should avoid that in future. Maybe I should avoid that getting powered thing. I'll freeze up these 2. Blitz to try and get this free. Well, that is another 1 in 9, which I will not use wrestle because I want the turnover. Okay, this is going quite well. I think our opponent may concede. I couldn't even blame them particularly if they did. Yep, that happens. That happens. I can't blame them for that. These dice have been pretty good for us on that game, haven't they? So, could we have like one time not retain alignment, get the MVP? Apparently not. Oh well. At least we got 2 SPP here. I guess we could do another random there. We did get some extra cash. So we could now fire and replace Ogre to Joy, because I think we have to. Otherwise I'd really like to buy a bench. I just think having that niggle on an Ogre before it's even got a skill is so bad long term for the team. But in the short term, having a bench is going to help us more. I think we're going to think long term. Sorry, Ogre to Joy. Get the Ogre while we can. So, does mean we can clear a name off the big guy list. Manage requests. Runbad. Runbad has waited 7 months to be an ogre for an Imperial Nobility team. we do another random on Raven? The problem with Raven is, on the one hand, I think we might as well at random because strip board isn't that great. On the other hand, we're then spending 65,000 for a player who isn't that great if they get another bad one. Good, okay, bad, borderline okay, pretty bad but funny, bad, okay, good, sort of good, good. Sod it. Tackle. Tackle's on the okay list. Tackle strip ball means if that player ever gets to actually hit something, it's quite useful. Most of the time that's not what they do, but you never know. Could happen. We've basically, between these two players, randomed a perfect Saka, but unfortunately they're linemen. Sort of hoping we'll just get another game quickly and I'll just roll the YouTube video together to be one double game because ahoy hoy Keinzer, Nobs OP. I mean the record is surprisingly good after 7 games, but a strip ball wrestler frenzy could be nice, yeah. Yeah, just don't rush with him. I mean, Ode to Joy was called Ogre to Joy, and Ogre to Joy did not bring us joy, sadly. Collie, if you're saying that I'm dead to you because you're not the ogre, you're already on the team. You're our star thrower. You're our leader. You're the one carrying us, our inspirational commander. Oh, Rumbad is dead to you, okay. Yeah, because he doesn't know about biscuits. Oh my god. I have some hobnobs in the house. I shouldn't, because I actually really do need to start eating better. But right now I have hobnobs in the house. So that's the thing. And they're amazing. Lionhouse, why would you do this to yourself? It was 5 seconds. And you should be grateful that it was me that did it and not Collie, because she wouldn't have been so generous. Lionel saying, just wait till she hears my bourbon biscuit takes, immediately disappears. Hi, Kiss Member, welcome. All right, this is game number 8 of our Nobility team. I will probably I will have rolled this together with the game before, which was a concession by our opponent. But on the off chance I haven't, the reason this stream, the reason that this sequence is missing a game is because our last opponent conceded on turn 3 or 4. It wasn't much of a game, so we've got back to 11 players with no loaners, which is nice. We've got back to having yoga. We'd really like to have a bench, but haven't managed that quite yet. We do have 2 guard bodyguards, a blodge blitzer, and a leader thrower, and some random linemen going on down here. We are playing against some Black Orcs who have got, don't like the look of this. They've got 2 mighty bow already, and the trolls, so 3 mighty bow, and a sneaky git, and a sure feet goblin. I think this is going to be very difficult. They've only got 2 rerolls though, so maybe Brawler will turn out to be a fake skill and do us a solid. We are unfortunately giving them enough to do things with because they get very good cheap inducements. They've gone for the bribe rather than the bias ref. I think I would have gone for a bias ref if I was them there because they've got a sneaky git, and also I will foul them. So I think I would have gone the other way. Do we put them on offense first, which is my normal thing because nobility better at defending than offending? Or given that they're going for the bribe strategy, are we better to go on offense first and try to do and drive while we still can? I think because of the bribe strategy, we should take the ball first because we have no bench. So I think if we go defense first, we might just have no team by the time it's our turn to go on offense. So I think we're about to get, I think exactly as Archibald said, we might be about to get smashed around. Collie does have a nice husband. Collie's husband is very lovely. He's no Day-Day. Who is? Who is?
Stupid sexy Flanders!
Stupid sexy Day-Day. But Day-Day isn't anyone's husband, so... Really? We're not comparing like for like, are we? Dr. Techno Trousers is the reason that I am streaming to you right now from the PC I'm using. He recommended this PC to me. Gave me all the advice I needed so I, as someone who's not very techie, would know what to get. So he's a total legend. I think this is going to be really hard. I think it's really hard because I think that one of the things that nobility struggle with is, I mean, what am I talking about? Nobility struggle with most things, but playing offense is hard with nobility anyway. Playing into much stronger teams is hard, and the fragility of the team is difficult as well, and we are very likely to end up down players. Oh my goodness, Gruff, our super lineman with Wrestle, and the flaming hat because he ran into good skill. Gruff has caught the ball. I'm not sure this is good news for us. On the one hand, it means we don't have to do any 3+ pickups, which, as we saw in our last game, or the game before last, are not always very easy to do. But on the other hand, not actually the ideal player to be carrying the ball. Should have done that much sooner. No, do not foul with the ogre. Punch with the ogre. Okay, fine. I figured that was probably going to happen, but at least this way it didn't risk anything for us particularly. Okay. Was hoping to get a mighty blow hit on a goblin. Thought it was worth the 1 in 6 chance of not getting a hit, because otherwise we're only going to be hitting a goblin with no block anyway, because we've already used our 2 pieces of block. At the World Cup in Dornbirn, the entire Democratic Republic of Yorkshire all wore flat caps. What nobility struggle with? I can think of 29 whole Blood Bowl teams. Okay, their troll is as useless as... Oh, they were trying to blitz with it as well, so no blitz this turn. That's very nice. They were trying to get their troll back into the action with a blitz. So no big guy happenings for anyone. Kind of like the idea of hitting you and getting a follow-up hit on it. There may be a big foul on it. Pretty nice start. We don't have to foul it this turn then. So normally I would say maybe this is pushing too fast. However, we're playing nobility against Black Orcs, so we're going to need to take the space while we can. Do not... This ogre really wants to foul. It's run. Of course the ogre wants to do the fouls, because it's run bad. And fouling with an ogre would be a run bad move, I think. Rumbad's so upset I won't let him foul. He's refusing to play. Not totally sure I should have taken that block, but I have done it now, so we'll see what happens. Look at these 2 big guys. We've got an ogre and a troll who have between them rolled 1s on 4 out of 4 activations. Every time I've activated my ogre, 2 turns, has rolled a 1. Every time they've activated their troll, 2 turns, has rolled 1. Which will be the first big guy to activate? Oh, using a chain push there. Predictions. Gamble your channel points on which big guy does a thing first. I mean, the ogre is the obvious choice because I'm getting my turn before my opponent is. But maybe that will lead you to gamble and find that the other answer is correct. So Ogre's going first, but look at the odds you get right now betting on Troll. Who can say? I haven't done a prediction in like months. It's ridiculous. This is the one I've gone for. Cheeky sod. One dice power with the goblin. Oh, it wasn't a goblin. It was a block. Still cheeky. I know I've been greedy with my appos so far, but I think on this occasion I better not, because I think this is going to be a violent game. That's not good. That's a guard gone for the game. And not for the game, for the drive, and maybe the game. And guard's quite important here. Not good. Not a good piece to lose on turn 1. I'm not going for the foul on the random lineman. Just to stun. Yeah, guard would be very helpful this turn. Damn, that's a very annoying success. That's not good. Better. Alright. Channel points. It was active. The ogre did a thing. How do I resolve the channel points? I don't know how to set it now that it's happened. How do I choose the result?
Boo.
I choose violence.
Awaiting result. Maybe I do this. Choose outcome. Ogre wins. Congratulations to everyone who bet on the ogre. It was the odds, the better odds choice. Sorry, the more likely choice, but not the high winnings choice. Goblin's going to punch our blodger, I think. But they're going to hit our ogre first because they want to foul it. Do we have any more stall here? Troll is up 2. Just a push. Good. Would have been a good foul for them too with grab, wouldn't it? So they're going to go for that instead again and not break armor. Okay, well, could be better, could be worse. Made it onto the lineman list. Well done, just handy. It's not like 40 players today. There's only like 13 on the lineman list, I think. Okay. There is definitely a possible stall here. Not necessarily a good stall. I think whatever we do, we're blitzing this first. How is obviously good. So put you there. Put you there. We're definitely like wanting to make this dodge and hope that doesn't just get up. Okay, that was an important dodge. Maybe shouldn't have done all those things, but we did what we did. We did what we did. We're going to get punched a lot now. At least we made that dodge. That was very important. That was very important. Because otherwise they could have had a pretty easy goblin hit on the ball. Brawler. Boo! Brawler upgrading that from a push to a pow. Oh man, Brawler OP. Okay, not dead. We'd love to see it. We're not, I think, at all hoping to get to turn 8 here, but it's just every turn you can stall against a slow team like Black Orcs can be valuable. So that was the thinking behind choosing to stall here, even though it was greedy. Three dice on our lineman. Doesn't die. Good job, Raven. Raven survived 2 fouls and a punch from a troll. Raven's been strong. Oh, they're not even going to foul the ogre. Maybe they are and they're just giving that to stop that from doing something. I don't know. They really want to get rid of Raven. Wow. Like, Raven, the random lineman, has been #1 target for this fouler. Do love stand firm in these situations. Stand firm for just protecting a ball carrier can be so nice. His father was killed by a raven, he's never forgotten. Maybe. See, I think we've got more stall here again. I feel ridiculous for thinking it, but we blitz that and we go that way. We've got some space, haven't we? Could even hit that, but the problem with hitting that is I'd really like to hand off here. That's what I'd like to do. Get it onto the blodger. Makes it a lot more safe from random goblin plays, but it is a 1 in 9 risk. Good. Lovely pow. Lovely armor break. Lovely KO, wow. Alright. Alright there, Boag. We see you. Don't think I'll get that up. Brawler. Brawler fails. Oh my god. We're actually going to get a good stall out of this now. That was maybe a greedy brawler, because you definitely could have used the reroll there. Now I want to hand off again because I want Ham to score, because oh look, Johnny's already got dodge. This is feeling extremely greedy, but catch is a good skill. So now if I can just get a cancel on here, then I get to hit that for 2 dice, which I would like to do. So let's see if we can do these rushes. Two dice on the sneaky git with tackle, but not with block, sadly. Just pushy there. Step. Don't want you staying on mighty bow, so let's see if we can dodge you. We can. Pow. Okay. Pretty good turn. Greed is good until it goes wrong, of course. Yep. Yeah, that was the thing, Cobblestorm. Because the goblins were so far away, I felt like I had a 1 in 9 this turn, an 8 out of 9 chance this turn, and again next turn. And I mean, that can definitely fail, right? Like we've all rolled, we've all failed 4 3s in a row before now. But the value for the long term, the team is pretty big on getting hammer skill. So sometimes you do have to make those gambles, I think. That's a good point, Firian, and I did not think about it. I forgot that's how really stupid works. And yes, I should have pushed it there. Forgot is probably the wrong way of saying it. I just didn't think about it. But yes, I should have done. Might Wolves are amazing unless they need to receive a handoff. Yeah. Players you really want to get SVP on tend to be really bad at catching the ball. For no reason. Fouling Raven again. They are sick of Raven. They are just sick to the back teeth of Raven. Raven is absolutely bulletproof. They've definitely picked the wrong lineman to pick on. Okay, so next turn, if we go for the turn 8 stall, they cannot get the Black Orcs to us, which is the most important thing. So what I don't want to have to do is to dodge off one of those. So I think what we can do here is like a conga line, basically. If we just put these all next to each other, then the best they're getting is uphill, because the big lumps can't touch us. That works great. As does blitzing the sneaky git with tackle again. Plus just die? Not dead, but not around to foul next turn. Punchy there. And then we get 2 dice here. Okay. Alright. Something's gone weird. I've hit and turn, haven't I? Okay, cool. Raven saw some Black Orc half mini opponent's locker room. Looks like it. Raven has been tough as. Even getting up and punching that one back as well. And now gets hit with Mighty Blow. Doesn't get them. Doesn't spend the reroll because they can keep the reroll for the 110. What a hero! What a hero of a half Raven has had. I have to say it. Has been punched twice by Mighty Blow. Has been stomped like 4 times. How's the Bubble House Mass Effect? Mass Effect has been awesome. I haven't played it today, but in general has been awesome. Blood Bowl has been alright today. Blood Bowl's been okay. Get the KO here. They do get caught, so they will have to choose they want to spend their bribe. You always argue the call first, right? Do try to argue the call. They fail, so now the bribe. Will they use it? They might not use the bribe because they've got 2 goblins on the bench. Okay, well, that's kind of good. That means the bribe's gone for the next half. I guess this is a pretty good scenario if you think about what I was weighing up at the start of the game, whether or not I should go on offense first. Like the scenario where I score on turn 8 and the bribe is gone. It's pretty... And there's not actually any casualties either. They've got 3 KOs but no casualties. That's a pretty good scenario. So we're going to take a 3 dice on this before we score. Thought for a terrible second there that I'd click the ball carrier, but I did not. Okay, no pal, that's fine. And then we score. Good drive. They do get their KO back, but we get 2 of ours back as well, including a leader, which is nice. So, sadly, I think we do still have to put Raven, who's been a survivor, on the line to get punched. They can do a 1 turn, and they've kept both their rerolls, so they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Definitely capable of doing that. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, they can't get that there. Just in case of a quick snap, let's go 1 back. Good half. Good half. I just keep saying good half, and I should wait and see what happens to the 1 turn first, shouldn't I? I mean, we've had a good drive, whatever happens. If they make the 1 turn, they make the 1 turn. They can happen. It's always just a possibility. Changing weather. Is it possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is possible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's a double rush, but it's possible. We've got the 2 rerolls. Oh, it was all going so well. This is where it all unravels. They'll do some murder. They score the 1 turn. Suddenly, the good first half becomes not so good. Oh, double skulls. Some 1 reroll gone. Just a stun. Does still take the block even down the last reroll. So it's 3 plus pickup, 3, 2, 2 because it'll do 2 rushes, 3 plus handoff. Then it's like 3 2 pluses you need on the troll basically, isn't it? Because I think it's just the throw teammate is basically just don't roll a 1. Okay, there goes the last reroll. Doesn't make the catch. Does make the catch here, which means the turn isn't over, which means they can do a foul, but they can't score. So I imagine what might happen here is that the goblin who was going to try and score does a big foul on something. Good, so we did manage to hold on to 1-0. We did lose a player. And I think our lack of bench is going to come to the fore very soon. But 1-0 up at half time anyway. Now I should remember I have a 1200 TV Resurrection tournament where skills inducements are all included in 1200. One of 2 orcs out of 16, 3 wood elves, 3 undead, 2 skaven, 2 humans, even a black orc and an ability. Wow. Oh, for a World Cup ticket? What? What tournament is that allows... What 16-team tournament has a World Cup ticket? Other than, I know Jimmy's tournament had that, but that's not common to have a World Cup ticket with so few people in it. Good luck anyway. Although boo orcs, boo. Murder Boats League, 30 players went through 16 knockout tournament. Ah, okay. PS5 only. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, good luck. I find it odd that it's called Murder Bowl, but it's Resurrection format. That seems like it's a contradiction. Murder Bowl doesn't sound like Resurrection, does it? Murder and then get better. The league is Murder Bowl. The league isn't Resurrection, just the World Cup tournament. Fair enough. Cheeky blitz? Not even a blitz. Cheering fans, which we won despite them having a cheerleader. So this is a priority offer for us. Argue the call succeeds on a 5+. Opponent is already taking their blocks and they are already using Brawler successfully to murder alignment. Just kill them. Still, that puts us down to 9. I'm glad we went offense first. I think defense first, even though I like it often with an ability against this much Mighty Blow and the fouling would have just ended badly for us. I think our offense, even if we'd done a successful defense going first, we wouldn't have had enough players left to then do an offense. Hey Andy. Thanks for the resub. 35 months, one of the weirdos. Andy Davo, whose tournament everyone's excited to go to this weekend. Bang average chicken bowl. Well, I've played for 4 hours, Andy, which I wasn't sure I'd want to do at the start, so there was a distinct possibility at the start of the stream that it would be one game and then Mass Effect, so we managed not to do that. Even though the first game was a loss, actually, we still managed not to do that, so... Ready for the 100+ group Nando's? Do you know what's crazy is Andy has been allowed. Whoever let this be a thing? The government has said it's okay for Andy to run a Blood Bowl tournament. I don't think the government involved, but I'm saying that anyway. And yet, as far as I'm aware, he's situated it in a town that doesn't even have a Nando's. Andy has put a Blood Bowl tournament in a place where Nando's doesn't even exist. It seems so unlikely, right? Fixing that for next year.
Should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers.
Do you know, I was thinking, we got that kickoff event, which means we can argue on a 5+, we should foul this. And I've only just realised I don't have a lineman free to foul it. So if I'm fouling it, it's going to be with a bodyguard, which is probably a bad idea. So I'm not actually sure if we can foul it, having just set up to foul it. I really want to do the foul anyway, but I don't think I should. Because, like, 5+ argue the call is not that good, is it? Like, 1 in 3 times we'll get away with it. Have a good time with work, Andy. Looking forward to seeing you this weekend. So soon. I am really looking forward to being there. Whether I play or not, I'm looking forward to being there. That is for sure. Would you play a 0? I don't know, Andy. We can talk about it off stream, but like I almost feel like I'd rather have a decision one way or the other. And if you need me to make a decision, then let me know and I'll make a decision. But I don't know if I want to be player 0. Sorry. It's probably helpful to you to have a player 0. I just think that, like, that's going to feel worse to me, like having the decision out of my hands in some way. I definitely won't win if I play Washington because I've entered nobility, and there is, I would say, even if I was a much better player than I am, there is a 0 chance of nobility winning this tournament. I think even if you gave nobility to the best player there, it would not probably end up being the winning team. So what are we coughing at? Is Andy disagreeing? Is Andy going to suddenly pretend to be an ability stan? There's a surf on here. Is that why Andy's coughing? Because there's a surf on. There's definitely a surf on here. Not if you roll powers, though. There was a surf on, and then we rolled a pow. Oh, is he trying to draw
Like
attention
a
to the
fucking
reason
booby,
prize
booby,
games are
booby.
available?
Booby. Maybe you can see what
Boobies. Morning, J-Love. Afternoon for the rest of us, but I know it's morning for you.
What's with all this grabbing nonsense? Just hit 'em.
We've had a bunch drop out. Chat, if you're in the UK or close to the UK and you think to yourself you'd like to play Blood Bowl this weekend, it is genuinely one of the most fun tournaments of the year. If it was any other tournament, I definitely wouldn't play this weekend, and only because it's Chicken Bowl, I'm thinking about it, but still might not play. It's in the Midlands. It's in Sutton in Ashfield. There's no really point, is there? It's west of France. Is it west of France? And if you're not able to come play this weekend, you will still be able to follow it live on Dizzy Bess's channel. So if you can't come, but you think that sounds fun, do give Dizzy Bess a follow. She's going to be streaming games live from the venue. So yeah, do check that out. Was that a Black Orc dodge through a tackle zone that just happened just quietly there? Also, is that ball's not very safe, is it? And when I say not very safe, I mean that's not even a little bit safe. That's 2+2+ hit the ball, which I will try. First, let's punch you in the face. I need to not follow here because I might get my own way. Okay.
Going for it. There's only one.
I think we might as well reroll this, also because it's a leader reroll and this might die next turn anyway, so... Oh, diced. Lucky little goblin. Oh well. Oh well. I guess we'll let the thrower punch this in the face then.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
Need to be close. Smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
I'll teach you to dodge.
If I had a gold crown for every pair I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. You only need 1 million gold.
Man, that was nice having that chance at the ball. Oh well. Dizzy's stream of tabletop last year was super fun. Convinced you wanted to play tabletop. Amazing. It was a casual 5+ dodge. Yeah, cheeky block. I went on stream last year, lost any player 1. You did get your revenge. I was sat next to Dizzy when she avenged her loss. Dizzy sat next to Collie when she avenged her loss. Okay, got out a reroll. That's good. I threw a deal over you. I was just so happy for you, Collie. Or was it my dark revenge for the coffee spilling incident at NAF C? We'll never know. It definitely wasn't. We do know, and it wasn't. That was Costa's fault. It really was. That was not a good time. This is a KO. Boo. Ref. Come on, ref. Oh, sneaky get jerk skill. think that was probably our chance to hit to. Our chance may have gone here with the brawler. But they're actually not sure if they want to brawler this, are they? Because if they brawler it, it might roll to a skull, whereas at least this way knocks us over. Yeah, I think last turn was our chance to sack this ball, unfortunately. But we'll keep trying.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. My strengths when I was still playing.
There's only one word to say about this one.
Don't know why I didn't do that sooner. Also, in my defense, this is not a defense at all, by the way, before anyone listens to me say this, but in my defense, if I hadn't pulled the tea over you, then Maria would not have had the inspiration for the amazing art she did for you. So actually, if you think about it, I was doing you a favour. Like, the tea tsunami is some of the greatest Blood Bowl art ever created, and it wouldn't have existed if I hadn't spilled tea on you, so... So this is the point where I burst out like the rock in Moana. What can I say except you're welcome?
They should contact his HR department immediately. Get up.
I love fouling. The risk is just a bit too low nowadays. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a very different meta to what it was before with the fouling. I don't know if I like it better or worse than the claw pom meta. In some ways it feels fairer because everyone can do it to some degree, but it definitely has like some teams that can really lean into it and exploit it. So we're definitely not going for the win now. They're playing for a draw. So that's good in some ways. It means we've got the chance to try to win, although it's going to be tough because we are down 4 players here. Might be about to be 5. Yeah, but if they wanted to win, I think they had to... Really, they wanted to score that turn. And at the very least be set up to score next time. Okay, so... So... Good.
Now his body can move freely.
On the floor again. This team must like birds or something. Nice. Very nice. I wasn't expecting that. By the looks of things.
So we've split their team at least a little bit here. That's really nice. We've split their team at least a little bit here. This Black Orc's a bit lost. This one's on an ogre. This Goblin's the wrong side of that. For being 4 players down, which we are right now, I feel like the pitch doesn't necessarily feel like we're 4 players down, which is good. But I still think we're not like in a particularly great position to stop this because it's hard to do, right? Like they've got enough players still to protect it. It's Spluggy! Coming up on 2 full years. 23 months is one of the weirdos. Thank you so much for the resub. I haven't seen either of the Inside Out movies. Are they on Disney Plus? One is, and two's just out, isn't it? I should watch it. Okay, Black Orc rushes to get back into the play.
At massive big.
Which means the goblin gets to take a block. Are we going to switch foul target campaign? I think that would free that up. Ah, okay, so we have freed that up, but they are going to get a nice foul here. They've been pretty unlucky with their fouls, honestly. If the fouls had gone anywhere near as good as they could have gone, then we would have very few players on the pitch. So, should be probably grateful for our small mercies there. Is there anywhere where we can hit the ball here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not with you. 1, 2. I feel like it's possible with enough corner cutting, but it needs to be pretty aggressive. Maybe we're at the point in the game where we might as well try, because we're not going to lose, and the draw is possible.
This is going to be decisive.
So, why not? Why not try? I don't think we're going to get a better shot. Honestly, I just don't. So, you're not going to do anything else, so you might as well go somewhere. Man, we've hit this. I mean, we were lucky to get there. We've had 6 dice on this ball now and it hasn't fallen over. Come on. 7-3, nice lucky.
I should probably say
No! 8 dice on this ball without rolling a knockdown. Madness. Madness. Lean all the way in, I guess, now. And there's the block we needed. There's the both down. Well, make them roll some dice. Everyone's saying that today, which I'm pleased about. Everyone who spends time in this channel all wants to assert the fact that they are also weirdos, even when they're not watching my streams. That has been a common thread in everyone's replies.
an interesting,
Ham is about to get served.
perfectly good punch will service just as well.
Probably, I mean, actually, can they commit the players to it? I'm not sure. Like, it's going to require a ball carrier dodge? I guess, no, you could do it with that one. Yeah, you can get the stuff there. Okay, that's either a brawler or the last reroll gone. Last reroll gone, I think you had to, because it's risky on the brawler. It's another casualty. They are now out of rerolls, so now if we can get them to fail anything, there is a chance for us to win. This is turn 15 as well. Oh, no, 1 in 9. Where's the ball going? You're gonna bring it down this side? Yeah, you bring it on the outside now, don't you? I've got no one behind to cover. They still haven't blitzed, so they can still go for the surf there. They're not going to, they're going to cover the ball. Probably makes sense. Okay. What are my options? 6+, 5+? 4, 4, 3. It's probably the best odds, isn't it? Like, none of it's good. Stand that up, get a 1 dice on you. Don't think it would do anything for me. I don't think there's anything cleverer here, is there? Oh, 5, 4, 3. No, that's probably best, isn't it? With a built-in reroll. Because this is 4, 4, 3 anyway. So this is 4, 4, 3 and a 2. Whereas this is a harder first dodge on the 5. But then we don't have the rush and we've got dodge skill. The only other thing I can think of is to try a red dice on that first, because that would clear a tackle zone, but it's a 3+3+ without block. I think it's not worth it. I think this is probably the best we can hope for. Fair enough. We weren't going to make anything there because we had 1, 3, 1, 3. So, fair play to our opponent. I think we made them work for it, but they got their touchdown. So we had 8 dice on the ball that drive. Like, I mean, I feel like down numbers, we made a good fight.
A fresh start, fellas. You can return to this.
And because we did it that way, if we get a sneaky timeout, we'll have a team reroll still. So that's good too. I don't think I can do a 1 turn with movement 7 and only 8 players. So I think we sit up for the quick snap.
Nothing certain in this game.
Not the quick snap, the timeout. It's not a timeout. It's a pitch invasion, which looks like it got them. Oh wow. Well, nice SPP anyway. Would have been handy earlier in the game. Oh, I thought that was a 2 dice for some reason, but it's alright because we just rolled a POW. Well, this could all have shown up sooner. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not going to get to 3 dice here, so.
Unity is strength. They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing in it. That player's very sure. Oh no, he's on the ground.
Double skulls. Quad skulls. Well, I guess I'm glad that didn't show up earlier in the game.
Well, Bob, that's it.
Good MVP at last. Been waiting for one of those. And we could start buying a bench, but there's no point because next game we're going to have 2 loaners anyway. But we will keep saving the cash and hopefully get a bench soon. We can't do anything here. Don't think we want to do anything here. We could random strength. What would random strength look like on Diddy Dear Man? Armbar, not great. Although I will say for 10,000, this is not the worst team to have a 10,000 armbar on, right? Like, because you've got stand firm, so at least you're going to be making some people do some dodges. It's still probably not worth it, but for 10,000 is less bad than it would be in other places. Grab, I think grab is good. I think grab for 10,000 with the guard is going to do some nice stuff. Mighty Bow is good. Brawler, not really that great. Multiple block, bad. Break tackle, kind of good. Sometimes you want to dodge for 10,000. seems okay. Juggernaut. Juggernaut's a shame because I really like Juggernaut in general as a strength skill. It just doesn't really combine with this particular player profile. Like, it doesn't really go with Stand Firm and Wrestle, especially because you lose some of the value with not having block. Pile Driver is bad. Thick Skull, probably not good, but at the same time, for 10,000, just for keeping that player on the pitch, I don't hate it. So actually, like, I would say 1, 2, 3 that I think are good, and 1, and maybe just 1 that's okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, break tackle as well. Hang on. So 1, 2. What did I already say? Break tackle. Grab and mighty blow and break tackle. Good. 3. Thick skull. Okay. And then you've got multiple block and pile driver, just terrible. And the rest are kind of so-so. Part of me wants to roll it. A bigger part of me thinks probably should sit tight, because if you save up, you could do some really good things with him. I think because this one's already got guard, I don't want to random because it could end up turning a good player into a bad one. Whereas maybe we should consider doing some random strength skills on the other two to start them off to try and keep the TP down a bit. Ham just needs dodge, so it's 1 SPP away. Oh, look, Johnny, I think we said we're going to save for a stat, which I think is still the right choice. So yeah, I don't think we're rolling anything. Don't think we're buying anything. We'll save up. Hopefully next game we'll finally be in a position where we can start a game with the bench, but we're not there right now. So that is this game. That is a team. Game number 8 of the Imperial Nobility run. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.